Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just did the big show there. It's me, it's the GREG, joined, of course, by the final Matty himself, my forever rival, Matt. How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing all right, Gregory. Batty, don't be hating on us because we late. We was just sitting here talking.
Hold on. First off,
hey, you talking about crap? What, Kenny? You see who ain't here?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Is this? He's gonna see this later, and he's gonna give a shit for this.
Kenny will be here later. It is the same two you always see. Usually we are on time, but after a long weekend of wrestling and then Raw and everything else, we have earned the lateness.
Shit.
We have earned this lateness.
We've been busy. What's going on, Cookies?
What's up, Cookies?
Thank you, Cookies. See, some positivity. God damn, that's how that hard. Jesus, folks, happy Tuesday. It's like Cookie said, beautiful day, great day in the world. We're all here. We woke up this morning. You know, we got a lot to talk about. Raw didn't have a lot of wrestling on it, but it had a lot of stuff happen. We saw some call-ups that we didn't expect. I'm sure old HB Shizzle's a little upset about it, but we'll see what happens. The WWE draft is back this month, so the end of April. So we'll be drafting, and an interesting comment was made by the final boss's daughter, the final daughter, regarding the draft, where Adam Pearce was talking to her and Nick Aldis and said, "I see a lot of people in NXT. I'd like to have on the Raw brand." And Ava Raine says, "Well, I mean, I'd like to get a few people from Raw and SmackDown on NXT." I'm like, oh, NXT gets to draft for real? Probably not, but you know, maybe.
They're trying to further establish that NXT is the third brand and not the feeder system that Vince and low-key Triple H used to use it as Triple H. Vince used it as a system. Triple H made it clear that it was developmental. And NXT with HBK is just like, we're a third brand.
It's we're gonna see quite a few people coming up from NXT. I'm sure people that aren't even champions are gonna pop up. The last time we did a draft, we had undrafted free agents.
Von Wagner was supposed to have been gotten drafted the last time, and that man is still on Tuesdays.
Not only that, Gable Stevenson got drafted 3 years ago to Raw, and he's still
that never happened. He is Chris Benoit. That never happened. That man got called up. Like they got when you get drafted in the WWE draft, it is basically like the MLB draft. Like you can get drafted, and that is all that happened. You're just stuck in the minor leagues.
Just in limbo.
Whatever they got you doing. You just stuck on not televised NXT. You stuck in PC world.
Yeah. So let's get into Raw before we talk NXT. What's going on, Kenny?
What's going on? Hold on. My headphones. I'll come back on.
Okay.
Nobody tell Kenny what we said earlier. So anyway, what we were talking about is Raw. Also today, unlike Raw, we actually have a show to preview. We actually have matches. We have segments.
Because even that the picture I used for the live thread, I grabbed that like 3 weeks ago off of Raw because someone said, "Oh man, the Raw after Mania pick is gonna hit so hard when it looks like this," and it was Cody holding the belt, and I was like, "All right, I'm pretty sure Cody is gonna lose anyway, so let me save this." Because they didn't even put a picture, they didn't even have anything to promote for me to even use as a picture. So I'm like, I'm glad I have this because
they had nothing. I had to use, for work last night. I had to use the Mania pics of Cody and Priest holding the belts because I was like, they can give me shit. They give me nothing.
They sent me the preview to my email at 8:07, talking about can't wait for the
Triple H is already out there making Cody cry.
Right. I was like, what is this? What use of this is? How is this of use for me now? At 8:07, I'm already watching.
Yeah, it was it's occasionally a shit a brick. He is. So last night, Ken Elk were talking about not a lot of wrestling on Raw last night.
I got a chance to go back and watch some of it and watch a good portion of it. So I'm caught up. I'm caught up. I got a chance to go back and watch. Yeah, it was not a lot of wrestling, but definitely a lot of what the fucks as far as people that debuted. Even when you told me.
And then like weird moments. And so the opening segment, did you watch the full thing? Did you have 45 minutes to waste today?
Yeah, because they really wasted 45 minutes of the commercial-free hour. Basically, they're establishing that this is the new era, and that the person that's going to lead us to this new era is Cody Rhodes. And then Triple H showed this video that supposedly the guys in the back made for him. And it was this whole little, we're going to make me cry. And they show him through every moment of his WWE career, all the way from OVW to dashing Cody Rhodes to Stardust, everything in between. And then made him cry, this, that, and the other. Then The Rock fight. Then I'm like, all right. I told Greg just before we went off yesterday, The Rock was supposedly seen backstage. Thank God I said that because he decided to show up last night. And then
I saw that. And
that shit was low-key dumb, but I understand what they're doing. All they're doing is building towards Cody versus Rock, which is like
for next WrestleMania.
So real quick, do y'all remember it was 2 nights ago? Do y'all remember at Mania after the show or after the match, he's thanking everybody and everybody's crying, and Samantha's crying. The announcers are crying and everyone's shaking hands and hugging, and it's this emotional thing. And we're like, this is the match ended 15 minutes ago. Like, what are we doing?
Yo, like Matt said, they really made Roman out to seem like the biggest villain on earth. Like, we finally got rid of him. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Like, the whole Munchkin land came out to congratulate Cody, yo. Like,
he was made out of Thanos. And I'm like, y'all, I know Roman is the bad guy, but he is not that bad. Like, come on, y'all. Thanos made half of the world fucking disappear.
Right.
All Roman doing is kicking people's asses.
The only people he made disappear was fucking Edge and Daniel Bryan.
Right.
That's it.
You know.
He made 3 people disappear.
And they disappeared to the other brand. That's where the fuck they disappeared to.
But also last night, Cody comes out. Triple H does like you said. It does. I had the boys in the back come up with a thing. I didn't want them to show you because I didn't think you'd be okay with it. And we're seeing the video, and we're doing side by sides with Cody like. And it's like, you didn't cry enough last night. Like, come on, man.
My whole thing is like all of this, like praise for a dude that's in the ring, actually wrestling skills. That's why
we're not doing this.
That's why he looks so good in AEW, because he was the better wrestler. Now back in WWE, he's back where his ass belongs in the mid-card wrestling staff.
We're not doing this again. You can do this on Thursday when I'm not here. We're not doing this again.
Right. I didn't feel the need they needed to tell us, go through this whole spiel again, because it was just a waste of 20 minutes. Then The Rock comes out there. They already had pissed me off to begin with, because this will be part of news. Now they have it's official now. If WWE comes they come somewhere for Raw or SmackDown, and the place sells like crazy, that little minimized set is what they reduce it down to when everybody and their mama shows up. You get the regular Raw set when they just sell out to normal capacity. When they really want all the money in the world, they give you basically us. Basically, here is the screen. This is the Titantron. I was already pissed off at that. And they had Cody sitting there looking at a projector, looking at this video and crying. And I'm like, oh man, this is terrible. Thank God The Rock came out there, but he just made it more awkward because he's walking out there with a belt that isn't an official championship. I'm sorry, R.I.P. to Muhammad Ali. I don't want your ghost coming after me and all that, but that belt is not.
Ghost gonna whip your ass.
It is literally FTW belt. He's out here. Can I hold your belt? And he did that. I said, I'm not stupid. I wasn't bored.
I ain't the final boss. My ass lost. That's why it's fuck Mike every day. Hey, smoke weed every day. Fuck Mike every day.
That whole point, the whole reason they had, I don't even know why Cody agreed for him to let him hold the belt. And then when he did it, I said that was literally only for them to take screen grabs of The Rock holding the title, because when he held it, he made sure to cover up Cody's logos, his side plates weren't showing. So somebody could be like, oh shit, Rock is WWE champion. He's not.
Nope.
They did that for media purposes. They did that whenever The Rock shows up and talks to somebody. You see
they did that
belt.
No, they did that so that way when he runs for president, he can say, "See, folks, he's already your people's champion. Let's make him your president." That's what that's about.
God.
All right.
No, please no.
Yeah. If you don't think Dwayne is running, you crazy.
It's happening. I just don't want it to happen, but it's happening.
I don't think it's happening. He's made himself. He's doing too much.
But anyway,
I think he's doing so much because he knows all these movies he's been making have sucked ass.
Yeah, his movies are starting to wind down a little bit. He's about to get into that late stage Arnold, where it's just like a lot less movies. They're kind of crappier. They're still making money, but it's not what it used to be. So Triple H shows the video, and then he lets Cody talk in the ring, and Cody talks about Roman, and they start booing it. And Cody goes back and says, "Da-da-da-da-da-da. We can't boo Roman. This is all because of Roman. Like, Roman made this belt what it is." And like, you just spent 2 years.
Whole year talking him right.
Out to be Thanos. Now, as soon as he is beaten, it's thank you, Roman. All right, which one is it that y'all want us to do? Because me, it's gonna be thank you, Roman, regardless. But now it's like you've made him out to be this biggest heel in the world, the biggest boss. Forget the final boss. He's the most evil guy in the world. Now it's like, no. Let's remember. Let's thank Thanos. Let's thank Thanos. We're the half that are still here.
Thanks for making it better for us.
Right.
It's
they making Roman seem like Frieza from fucking Dragon Ball Z. Like,
this goes back to my thing about like Jimmy and Jay, where like after a few months they kind of change what was happening for real, and they like try to make you forget how shit was going. You know?
Yeah, they scrub nobody's bitch.
Rock comes out, him and Cody. I'm pretty sure at this point it was 20 minutes in, and we're like, all right, let's hurry up. And then the Rock's music hit, and I'm like, all right, cool. You know, people want to see the Rock, sure, fine. And then the Rock's slow ass walk down into the ring, slowly raises this fake belt, slowly gets in the ring, goes across the ring, raises that fake belt again.
Right.
Back in the ring, he stares down at Cody. I count it at 98 seconds.
Oh, Mark,
before he tries to talk. Like once the music stops and the lights are normal, 98 seconds of him just
for him to ask for a title shot that he is not
pretty
going
much
to get no time soon.
Right.
At the end of it, he said, "Whether or not you're the champion, when I come back, I'm coming for that ass." Now,
hey yo,
Cody said, Cody,
did he?
The People's Championship, whatever, and about how Roman was the champion that they wanted. But Cody said, "I am the champion. Therefore, I'm the champion of these people, and that makes me your champion. And I was like, "Are we doing like a corporation tease, or like, what the fuck are we doing here?" And Rock says, "Yeah, you are." This is something he also did. Every time Cody said something, The Rock would repeat it word for word. Yeah, he would agree. He'd repeat it. So he'd say,
"That's that old man shit." He just wanted to make sure he heard it. That's I do that sometimes. That's what
I beat Roman in the middle of the ring. Cody, you beat Roman in the middle of the ring. Did I not just say? So like he
it has to
Cody.
It has to be his idea. You know that.
Had no lines. That man had no lines.
But also the night before I beat you in the middle of the ring, 1, 2, 3. He also says, "You're my champion, but I want you to remember something." And he puts his hand in his pocket. He says, "Open your hand," like he's talking to a child. "Open your hand. What do you have in your hand? What's in there? Open your mouth."
Someone said the Rock gave Cody some weed.
Yeah. Well, he put something in his hand. He put something in his hand and he goes, "Don't break my heart again." What?
The Rock gave him that final. He gave the Rock that final ball.
What?
What do you mean don't break your heart? What is going? So it was. I mean, we're setting up Cody and Rock down the road. I guess, sure, whatever. That did not need to take 45 minutes. That did not need to take 45 minutes. On the bright side, the next part up, Shinsuke Nakamura comes out.
Was rushed through to end the commercial-free hour.
Oh yeah,
right.
Nakamura comes out like, all right, who's Nakamura gonna fight? Dun 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 dun. Oh shit! And that crowd did they all went and they all just like, because that's still the Mania crowd. They know who Ilya is.
Exactly. And think about it. How much hair has HBK lost from his bald scalp since Tripp told him, "Hey, I'm taking Dragunov and Roxanne."
Confused when it happened because we were like, "All right, he's here, but he's the NXT champion. So what is going on?"
Right.
And they're like, "Oh yeah, the draft is back, and NXT people are eligible." We're like, "Oh." Well, shit. Hope HBK isn't finding this out as we are.
Well, why the fuck did Ilya win?
Right.
Okay. All right. Stop doing this. Stop bringing up the NXT champions, and then they got to quickly lose in bullshit fashion, or we got to do another tournament, or like just stop doing this. Just have a person lose, get somebody over, and then move on.
I wonder with NXT people now being eligible for the draft the way they are and having NXT on the main roster, is this once again them going back to saying, "Hey, NXT isn't just developmental anymore. We develop these people. This is now legit our third brand"?
They already said that.
They kind of already say it, but also, do you remember last time they did a draft where they were like, these are undrafted free agents, and those are the people that just went to NXT, essentially.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I think is going to happen.
Someone on Twitter, because apparently, like, I guess the WWE Twitter page said like Ilja Dragunov declared for the WWE draft. So I guess they're saying that people in NXT can declare themselves eligible.
So we doing NFL draft style, baby.
Yeah, I'm making my sort of reality
weird
aspect to it.
That's weird though, right? Because like,
so what? Dragunov can stay down for a 5th year, like a 5th year option, like a college player. He's coming back for his 5th year, folks.
He's basically saying like, "Hey, I'm up for grabs." And
but my question is, wouldn't everyone declare for the draft? Wouldn't they all?
Yeah, that's
declare for the draft.
Hank and tanking.
Hank and tanking. They
know their limits. They know their limits. They're like, "No, we're gonna stay right here."
Lexus King's gonna sit right there in that chair. You know, just Von Wagner tried once, not gonna happen again. Just
because based off what Cole said, it just made it seem like, oh, everybody in NXT is eligible, but it would make more sense if the people that we already know are basically like main roster bound. Then they might as well declare themselves eligible, so we ain't just getting somebody like Noam Dar getting drafted to Raw, because that's what they would do. They would just be like, "Oh, NXT people are eligible," and then you get somebody like Apollo Crews just randomly showing up because he was good, he could do some flips, and then he's just getting lost in the sauce. Like, he would probably be a better wrestler if that never happened to him.
Apollo? Oh,
yeah.
Apollo
500%.
Desperately needed that seasoning so badly. And then they did the Africa thing, and it was like, he kind of has a character now, but it kind of sucks.
Right.
Because they put that Bigfoot behind him. That's what happened. They put that fucking Sasquatch behind him. Hold on, Cookies. I'm sorry. I'm laughing I didn't want to laugh out loud with this fucking shit right here. But this reminds me of Benchwarmers when that dude was like, "You want to wrestle? You want to get naked and oil up and wrestle?" That shit reminded me of right there when you said it.
I mean, I'm sure.
Like, nah, I think we're good. Someone shows up behind him, like, "Yeah, let's do this."
I'm sure Trips gave him more notice than Vince used to give Trips, because Vince used to just be like, "Yeah, I'm taking all these people. I'm taking your top 6 people in NXT. Deal with it."
Now, Vince would show up to NXT randomly. Like, they'd be like, "Hey, Trip, hey, Vince, how's everything?" "Oh, I'm good. Paul, I just want to let you know I'm just here to take half of this roster real quick. All right, finish writing what you're doing for the rest of the week. Work out those matches. See you later."
It would also be like, "All right, Vince, these are the guys we think are going to be the next top star." Is that Lacey Evans? Hot damn. All right, Lacey, come on. Like, that's not who we... Damn, Lars Sullivan, that's a big guy. Let's like, no, he needs a little bit more time to... All right,
damn,
fine,
what's that guy? Coco Beware Cruz? We got applause, didn't he? Let's bring him up. It's Apollo Cruz. That's what I said. Apollo Beware.
He was Apollo Creed.
Apollo Beware.
He just thought his ass was Apollo Creed. He saw Apollo and was like, "Apollo Creed, yep."
Ladies man, that's a deep cut.
Yeah. That's a straight up Pluto 2B classic.
Hey, it's the lady. I need to watch that movie. That movie's funny. So Ilja beats Nakamura.
No, he murders Nakamura.
He murders Nakamura to end the commercial-free hour that was all talking in a quick-ass match.
Matt said, "Oh, it's the new Dolph." And then after a while, we're like, "Oh, that's not the new Dolph, because Dolph got a feud out of it."
Right.
Nakamura got his ass whooped.
Right. Now he just gets
I am not looking forward to telling Deirdre that. Yeah, her man is he's
cooked.
I think at this point, Naki is more concerned about making sure he doesn't injure himself so he can keep up his surfing lifestyle.
On surfing, baby.
He's there to get paid.
Living
right.
life.
Your man Naki is more interested in surfing and doing his MMA training for his own personal goodness, not even to compete. He just likes doing it.
Ain't nothing wrong with getting a check, you know.
Right.
Getting a check.
Brothers have made a whole career out of it.
So yeah, Ilja comes out, gets whoops Naki's ass. We finally get a commercial break. And did they announce it was a commercial-free first hour?
Yeah, they did.
Adam Pearce did on social media, but
fucking social media.
He said on Twitter, Michael Cole did something good, and all it was just the Cody Slop Fest and The Rock.
No, Michael Cole said something. I do remember it's commercial-free first hour, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I saw Cody come out, and I went, well, this is where I'm happy. I'm doing the old replay. Fast forward, fast forward, skip. Damn, I'm still pressing skip. What the shit?
Next up was half the show was WrestleMania recaps, by the way.
Right.
Then Judgment Day comes out. They introduce Mommy. They introduce Mommy. Then they introduce Damian Priest, who has new music.
Hey, good job, Def Rebel. Good job, Def Rebel. Y'all
they actually made it work. Okay, you got one.
New music and a new weave.
New weave? Yeah, different.
Hey, you better put some respect on the bisexual Undertaker, damn it.
No, hold on. No, it's no longer the bisexual
Undertaker. The cunty taker.
Would Drew call him the Drew called him Bondage Undertaker?
Oh.
So they come out.
Hey, Drew knows what they call him. I like Punishment Martinez. I like David Priest.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah, we're all fans. Yeah.
We're all fans of my man living the rock star lifestyle. It's just a little leather. Too much leather.
Look, ain't nothing wrong with what he's doing. As long as everything's consensual, it doesn't matter what he's doing. It's his life. Who cares?
He's always I like him, the Damian Priest character even more because all of his themes have hit. Even like the first one, the Ricky Spanish. Ricky
Spanish. That was our shit.
Then when he got Joint Judgment Day and they slowed it down, okay, dude, I heard that one last night.
I don't care about bullshit. I don't care what he does that's consensual. My whole thing is it's summertime, my boy. You still gonna wear all that leather? You gonna be hot. You better transition to fishnet. Get some air going through yourself.
Smell like onions. Gonna be rough, man.
Leather in the summer is not cool. Transition, brother. Transition to fishnet.
All I know is Damian Priest better be prepared for he dresses all nice and all that, so he fits the NWO motif of me doing all the little photo editing skills that I always do. Because he always do something, he always trying to serve, he always trying to pose. So that's why everybody likes bisexual Undertaker.
Bondage Undertaker. Bondage Undertaker. They're making shirts. It's happening. But before Priest comes out, Mommy says there were some issues at Mania. We will address them, and then looks directly at Dom.
Directly at Dom got one more chance to try to prove himself.
Dom, you about to be gone, brother.
Yeah, you about to join you better ask your daddy for forgiveness, because that's about the only place you're gonna go.
Then brings up Priest, and then as Priest says, Terror Twins always on top, all rise, and then they raise their titles up, and R-Truth shows up with the Raw Tag Team.
Like, what the hell?
Like, all right, look, we're kind of treading water, but also
that shit was funny.
Great.
It's funny. It's funny.
Great.
To save us an entrance, because Miz came out, I'm like, you know what? That saved us time. You have all your new champions right then and there, because later that night we had to have Sammy say his stuff. I'm like, oh man, this stuff was literally everybody giving a victory speech.
Yeah, right. Sammy had like before the match, his match, after the match, he had about 40 minutes, which is nice. Miz comes out that we have a six man, but their Miz and Truth's tag partner is invisible.
And me on the thread, I said it on the thread because it was like, you can't see my partner. My partner is the man that is invisible. And I said, man, if y'all don't bring out John Cena after they had said all this, I'm gonna have some words for y'all.
I want to thank you, gentlemen.
It ain't little Jimmy, is it? It ain't little Jimmy.
No, I want to thank you, gentlemen, all of you, because y'all didn't spoil that for me in the chat.
Hell no.
So as I'm riding to work on the bus, what do I see? Horns going off, baby. So now I'm on the bus going. People looking at me like, oh boy, we got a special one on the bus right now.
Shit. All right, don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.
Oh shit, he's about to start.
There, I'm like, come on. I need to hear him.
Truth tags in his childhood hero. He hits all his big moves, the shoulder blocks. He does the protoplex, and then, damn it, we get the 15 knuckle shuffle,
shuffle,
which it sounds
really
really
amazing.
disgusting. Sounds disgusting, but yeah, it's amazing. And then we get 3 attitude adjustments, or the triple fuck you, depending on what you want to call it. Big fun. Like, does it
fun
is it gonna
match.
mean anything? Is it gonna mean anything next week? No, but damn it, it was fun.
It's why we end the season at WrestleMania.
The next night you see new people, and then you have fun, and that's what it was. So that happens. It was a nice little time. We start seeing people talking about, oh, there's gonna be this. Bronson Reed says, I'm gonna be the one to win this 4-way match. We get a little static. We're like, what 4-way match? I'll be the number 1 contender. Number 1 contender to what?
What are these guys talking about?
That's what Triple H is like. Oh, I didn't tell y'all. That I was like, oh, Triple H not playing, because in any other year, in all the old era, it wouldn't be nothing. They would be kind of still like, oh, I want my rematch. Triple H is like, let's see.
Ain't no rematch.
We getting it started. Last night ended. Yeah, we need a number 1 contender.
But another part of the reason,
number 1 contender for the World Heavyweight title. Damian Priest needs a challenger.
Another part of that is because Seth is apparently getting time off, like up to 4 weeks before we're seeing him back on television to like heal up injuries and getting time off and shit like that. So that's part of the reason why we got this number 1 contenders match instead of just a quick rematch, the Backlash rematch.
In fact,
WrestleMania
take off 3 or 4 months.
They wrote themselves out to give anybody a rematch because they got rid of the rematch. They got rid of the rematch clause.
Yeah.
They got rid of that. And then Seth, since that's gone, Seth can't get no rematch. And then Drew got screwed over by Punk. So then it's like, well, you got to earn your way to get your rematch in this Fatal 4-Way. So if you don't win, oh well. That's the one thing I'll say they've done smart is get rid of that rematch clause.
Whoa.
That's hurtful.
Whoa.
Hurtful.
But I hear what you're saying.
Mike is Skip.
I am back.
What did you do, baby?
Kenny's always, Steven, I'm here to tell you, I don't care.
We don't care.
Hey, that makes me Shannon.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't.
I don't want to be Mad Dog. Can I be anybody?
I am back. What it do, baby?
Dan Orlovsky. Well, they have Dan on there.
I'll be Dan Orlovsky. That works. Maybe that's what Dasha's going now that she's gone. So yeah, after that we get Indy Hartwell. Indy Hartwell's gonna have a match. I'm like, all right, Indy, cool. Indy's gonna have a match. This Candice LeRae shit nobody cares about. Who the fuck is this gonna be? Oh fuck, that's Roxanne Perez. Okay.
Right.
What the shit is this? What the shit is this? That was my reaction. Like I said, y'all let me know that Ilja and Roxanne debuted, but of course I didn't watch it, so I didn't know which match or how they debut. So like you said, I'm 500% expecting Indy and Candice going back and forth or something like that. And I said, wait, didn't this little girl just win the belt the other day?
Mm-hmm.
The new NXT Women's Champion.
She came out there like a heel. She healed that shit up.
I said, wait, this little girl just won this belt. I said, wait a minute. Ilja Dragunov just kept his belt. Well, what the shit is going on? Sean, are you okay?
It still proves my point. That should have been Cora. Roxanne was getting called up regardless. They still got to go through a whole title exchange. She is a super transitional champion. I knew it was. I'm not shocked she popped up. I was just irritated they put the belt on her because I'm like, it's pointless for her to be. Yeah, she's surprised to be announced going to be a transitional champion.
She's losing that shit in like 3 weeks at an NXT special. Like NXT Heat Wave or whatever the
fuck.
Yeah,
NXT Heat Wave.
She's definitely losing it to Julia. We know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who, by the way, I thought she had like already signed. So it turns out Julie got signed this weekend.
Yeah.
She showed up to like discuss paperwork. When they showed her on NXT, she wasn't signed yet. That was ballsy. That was a ballsy thing to do.
Well, you know what? It strips. Remember, he showed Coda, and Coda wasn't fucking signed. Put Coda and Zack Sabre Jr. in the whole fucking tournament. It's like
with Julia,
the semifinals.
She's supposed to be helping that guy that's always with her, that old man. She's supposed to be helping with his promotion. And I guess she's done or if he's negotiated, he's basically he's her Paul Heyman.
I was getting ready to say that.
So Triple H had to negotiate with that guy, and I mean, I figured once they showed her on screen, she was WWE bound.
What's his name?
What is she? What is
Julia?
she? Yeah. Like, no, what is she? You know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
I don't need another Ligero in my life.
Oh, she's Asian. I don't know what one she is.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. That's it right there. That's the end of story right there. I don't need another Ligero.
All right. Hold on. Wait.
That's why I'm like, what?
Wait, I need to make sure Kenny knows this, because if not, he's gonna flip his lid in about 6 months. She's not fully Asian.
That's okay. But there is some there.
She is an English-born, Italian,
shit,
Japanese wrestler.
Okay.
Japanese is there. It's just like
okay.
The Asian takes over.
It's not like Vampiro or Ligero, where they're like, they're just two white dudes from Canada. What do you what?
Fucking Vampiro. That's like the whitest of the white part of fucking Canada.
Vampiro was out here dropping like legit slang. He had the right like inclinations on words, and it was just like, he played hockey for like 15 years.
You put him and Chris Jericho together, you'd be like, these two are not. Which one is the Canadian? Everybody's gonna point at Chris Jericho. They're not gonna point at Vampiro.
Vampiro got me, so I wanted to make sure. Okay.
So, so Roxanne,
whoop that ass.
Candice trips up Roxanne. So Indy's like going for a boot, and Roxanne falls nose first into the toe of Indy's boot.
Right.
And I was like, oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right. She good? All right, she's good. Okay. She's all right. Yeah. So they're talking about how, Candice is causing all these problems. The ref is distracted by Candice being Candice. And Indy rakes the eyes, does the spinning back kick, hits the pop rocks, and we're out. So she's still kind of a heel, but it was kind of deserved because she got screwed over. So, like, but yeah.
So is it really being a heel when... when
it's just desserts? I don't think so.
She's like, how many times has John Cena gave someone their just desserts? Think about it.
How many times does Hulk Hogan rake somebody's back and poke them in the eyes? That's all I'm saying. Like,
Roddy Piper's biggest move is to poke somebody in the eye.
It really is.
That's how he got his biggest pop. Avoid something. And
that shit was the best shit on earth. Then you know that works in real life. Yeah, it works in real life. It really does.
That's how people fuck with Malachi Black. Like, if he kicks you in the face like that, that's really gonna hurt. Like, it's
hell yeah.
That's we're going with the guy that can really fight. We also get a vignette for a returning wrestler. That's right. Time to get Sheamus.
You know what? I don't think I've ever said this before in life. I think this division missed Sheamus and needed it.
Oh man,
Sheamus is a good mix-up because you can honestly throw him in any any division. He can be the top mid card guy, or he can be the top guy. Period. Like you can throw him anywhere, and he's a good feud for somebody.
Face or heel?
Yeah, Sheamus. I fucks with Sheamus. I
genuinely miss Sheamus because, like I noticed he wasn't there. Like it was him and the Brawling Brutes. They were feuding with the Bloodline, and I noticed like he was just gone after that.
Yeah,
what's up with Sheamus? And like he just disappeared. And then I come to find out, they're like, "Oh, he's healing up injuries. He had to get a whole bunch of stuff worked on." And I'm like, "Well, dang." And then yesterday, me and Mongo was on the show, and I said, "Man, I said that'd be cool if Sheamus came back." I said Mello would show up. I said that would be cool if somebody like Sheamus pop up. I said I wouldn't mind getting Sheamus now. I miss him.
Bro, it's a shame.
Sheamus is gonna get such a big pop when he comes back too, because fans do love Sheamus. Yeah. Fans do love Sheamus.
You know what? I miss Sheamus and Cesaro together as a tag team. I miss the bar. What we thought was the dumbest shit in the world, a best of 7 series, wound up being one of the greatest tag teams WWE has ever put together.
I'll say it, one of the greatest tag teams of all time.
That was definitely one of the best tag teams of that brand split of that era.
Dude, all the stuff like
brand split.
Cesaro is, and people are going to be upset when I say that. Cesaro is a fantastic tag team wrestler. He's had like great tag teams with like 18 different people.
Right.
You know, obviously like Tyson Kidd is one people love, even though it only lasted like 6 months. Him and Cassius Ohno. The Kings of Wrestling. But Claudio or Cesaro and Sheamus was one of the greatest tag teams I've ever seen. I love them. They were an upgrade on the update on the APA, not upgrade.
They really were because they would beat the hell out of you, but at least they knew how to wrestle while they beat the hell out of you. So it's like, yeah, they're gonna put you in an arm bar, but guess what? They're gonna pull your arm out the socket legit when they put you in that arm bar. Okay, that hip toss you're gonna fly halfway across the ring on that hip toss. All right, you got Sheamus.
You're gonna land perfect. You're gonna land exactly where you're supposed to land,
and not kill yourself because Cesaro killed his own self by having his teeth shoved in his goddamn head.
And the best part about them is their gimmicks stayed their gimmicks.
Yeah,
they still did their stuff. Everything was just them fused. Like even their stuff was literally just them doing the fusion dance.
It was such a great combination of like geeks and just drunken bar fights, and it was like, this is perfect. This is what wrestling is.
Right, you got Cesaro who likes to wear suits. You had Sheamus who wanted to wear his kilt. What did they do? Business on top, party on the bottom, baby. They used to wear fucking suit jackets with kilts. All right, like they were the shit. I miss Sheamus. So Sheamus coming out was a good thing.
I can't wait to see Sheamus come back.
Sheamus coming out was a good thing.
He definitely
was a good thing.
God, I can't. We desperately needed him to come back.
He really.
They started talking about him because like they did the Slammies and they were on the Pat McAfee show and they were talking about all the match that Gunther had with Drew and Sheamus. They kept bringing it up like it was the best match of the year of Mania last year.
It was.
Nothing topped it. It was the best, and it was.
Yeah.
And Drew talks about getting a Slammy and like we should have got a Slammy for that match. And Gunther's incredible. He said, and Sheamus is one of the greatest of all time, and y'all are going to understand that one day. And now Sheamus is back, baby. He's back.
Sheamus is going to be one of the. You know what? Yeah, Sheamus is definitely one of the greatest.
When it comes to that style, like the brawler, the brawling power, like yeah, he really is. He is fantastic.
Right. That's it's not. I don't know so many black people that haven't watched Dragon Ball Z. Let's be realistic. Like I think we all have at some point.
Bro, when the guy that created it died, the amount of friends that I had that were like texting me, it was like a day of mourning. It really was. Like, oh shit, I didn't know everybody fucked with him that much.
Right.
Oh man. Next up we had Sami Zayn coming out. At Mania, Gable told him that he owed him. If you won the title. Sami comes out talking about how great Gunther's reign was, ending at 666 days. Again, y'all really could have switched that in Logan Paul's matches to really just save us the trouble.
Yeah.
He says Gunther's the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. But I beat him!
Right.
I beat him! And then Imperium comes out, talks a little shit. And right before they can beat Sami's ass, shoosh! We get Gable and Sami tag team match.
Shoosh, please!
And they kicked Giovanni's head off, and then the part that was left got snapped on his neck when they did that haluva kick.
Yeah.
Chaos Theory. Like Giovanni Vinci might actually be in a ditch right now. They murdered that man. There's also a point where Sami put Vinci in an ankle lock, and he turned to Gable and goes, "Am I doing it right?"
Oh, God.
which I love, because he's doing the wrong foot, and then Gable goes, and then Sami switches the foot, and he goes, like he's still coaching him.
Lord.
After the match,
it's.
I know how you feel.
I'm still mad.
Yeah,
I'm still mad. It's like I said. It's because of Sami didn't need to be put over. Sami is already the biggest face probably of the company. No one probably gets cheered louder than Sami. So it was not needed for him to be put over. But
yeah, and I really think that might have hurt, because like when Gable came out, I was expecting a massive pop for Gable, and it didn't happen. And I was like, God damn, if he had won last night, he'd have had that pop. He'd have had it. So after the match, he meets up with Alpha Academy and goes, "Hey guys, can we and Chad talk for a second?" And he dabs up Chad. "Hey man, all right, there you go, favor owed, paid up, so I can talk to you later." And Chad goes, whoa, wait a minute, that wasn't the favor. What do you? And he said, "What? I let you get the pin. I could have beat him by myself, but it's not a big deal." And after a while, Sam's like, "I'm fucking with you. We're gonna have our title match next week in Montreal, where Chad will be
Chad is gonna lose.
Chad will lose. He'll be the heel, because nowadays WWE likes to have the hometown person win more often than
Because Vince
not.
didn't give a shit.
No, Vince
didn't give a shit.
The last time
Unless
Sammy
your
won,
name was
had
Hulk Hogan and you were in Florida.
the last time Sammy had a title match in Montreal, he lost. He ain't doing that. He ain't doing that this time. We then see Chelsea Green talking a lot of shit, trying to get Adam Pearce to notice her and give her in more important spots. So she goes out to the ring, like, "All right, you're gonna face somebody." And I was like, okay, who is gonna get called up now? Because you already did Ilja,
Right.
you did Roxanne. I was like, there's nobody really like Lyra. Like Lyra really doesn't need to be called up right now. She definitely didn't need to be called up.
And in the sense of it being a fun show, it decided to be Jade.
And it was Jade Cargill. Like, oh, all right,
Okay.
Right. Just for the sake of fun.
Sure, that's fine. It was a whole deal that she was a SmackDown exclusive talent, but hey, it's after Mania, brand split doesn't matter anymore. So Jade shows up, boots Chelsea Green's teeth into the 5th row, and then I got a picture that I'm going to start memeing the shit out of. That is of Chelsea Green being picked up for the Jaded, and she's unconscious when she gets picked up, but then she realizes where she's at. She goes,
dude,
Chelsea's so good at the facial stuff. Like, she's great. But Jade, they're doing great with Jade, man. They're doing great with it.
Yeah, she looked good in him. They gave her a lot more time in the ring than I expected to in Mania. I'll definitely say that. I did not expect her to have that much time actually in the ring because I was like, is she gonna? All right, it's getting a little longer. All right.
Well, those are the rumors we heard. Were like she's not getting it. She's not getting it.
I'm like she's in there a little too long now. Somebody knock out the ring. Bianca, Naomi, come on. Somebody. Oh no, they literally letting her go. Okay. No one died. Wasn't the best, but no one died. Okay, not bad. So I guess she is catching it.
And then they gave her a match on Monday. Like, hey, boom, here comes the weekly stuff. Jade's gonna be back up, and I guess she's going full throttle. Here we go.
Cool. Here we come.
Cool. Sure. She beats Chelsea in like 30 seconds, and again another really short match.
Right.
Chelsea,
but that's her character.
Yeah. Oh, just an ass whooper. Yeah. That's what she does.
That's part of her character. So that's not bad.
No. No, she kicks ass, and Chelsea Green is in the lower end of the totem pole, and that's what it is.
Mackenzie Brown.
McIntyre comes out before the main event, and he says he's upset. He says he respects Seth. So I appreciate you, Seth, for dying on your sword like a man. You came out there, and despite doing everything I told you not to do, you still came out there and faced me one-on-one, and you took your beating like a man. Like, he barely lost to you. Like, he got his ass whooped for like 3 weeks straight. He came out there. He had 3 slip discs. His knee was in his other knee. Like, this man he was already. All you had to do was just like hold him down.
And Drew can't even say, he took a beating because even then, Seth still took that ass whooping, went in the back, changed it to some Shield gear, and died again. Later that night.
He super died that night because the minute he came out for the crash, I was like, well, damn, where was his shield at? I thought he had his shield up.
He was
the shield. Yeah.
He was the shield.
Yeah. He was being Cody's shield. And he did what he was supposed to. I mean, he lost everything in the process, but I hope it works. He says he appreciates Seth. Damian Priest, he calls the bondage Undertaker and calls him a backstabbing bitch, and which also we gave Ronda shit for this. It is. We gave Ronda shit for this. But also this is the second time Drew's been cashed in on, so I think he has a right to be.
That's why he called it a right. That's why he called it a fucking joke. He said it's a joke. It makes a mockery of what I work so hard for.
Like, you know what? Fair. That's fair. That's understandable.
Right.
And then he talked about CM Punk and the Punk stuff, yada yada yada. He's gonna break Punk whenever he sees him. Right. Then before he can finish, Jey Uso's music hits, and Pat McAfee starts doing the Pat starts doing that. Yeah, Drew if look could kill, Jey would be on the
super
ramp.
dead.
He'd be on the ramp. Okay. But Pat's doing the thing, and then we don't see him doing it. But Cole's like, Pat, sit down, Pat. No, I'm just giving Jey yeets, and he goes, I don't want to die. And then we see the camera cut back to Drew grabbing a chair and slamming it into the ground, and it bounces up, and he punches the chair into the steps. And Pat goes, okay, I think I should sit down.
Sit down.
It was I love Pat and Cole together. It was so good.
Schwarzenegger.
Bronson Reed comes out, and then last but not least, Ricochet.
Rico died on a power bomb.
And he says
Bronson Reed picked his ass up. Bronson Reed picked his ass up for a powerbomb, and you heard Rico scream.
Mm-hmm.
The man went, ah! I was like, nah. They letting this man scream now?
We're doing the screams. Rico's also an idiot. He's also an idiot because he got himself out of the match.
Right.
At the very end. So
yeah, the 450.
Jay and Bronson are fighting. He tries to spear Bronson into the table, and he's, "The fuck are you doing? No, come here, just come here." And he picks him up. More strongest slam into the table. Then we get to see Drew and Bronson, and I shared this picture. That was Drew, like he's on his knees trying to get up, and Bronson walks over to him, and he's like right at Bronson's belly button.
Right.
And I was like, Big Meaty been slapping meat. I don't know, like that could not be a better picture for that. That's Big Meaty been slapping meat. Bronson takes out Drew on the floor, but ends up on the table, and Ricochet has Jay in the ring down. Can go for a splash and win it. But he looks over, he looks at Bronson, and then he looks at Samantha and goes, "I'm sorry." And he does the springboard 450. Boom. Drew goes in. We're like, all right, Drew's going to get this win. Nope, someone's holding his leg. Oh, damn, Bronson got up. Oh, that's CM Punk.
That's Phil.
That's
Hi, Phil.
100 bill. That's what is it? $100 Phil or whatever the fuck that the genuine whatever. Anyway, Phil distracts Drew. Drew eats a super kick and then hit the splash hits him. And as Jay's pinning him, Punk's laughing. And right when the pin happens, the feed cuts. They cut this shit off right at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, they pissed me off because I was sitting there waiting for the outro to come on. Thanks for watching WWE. Oh, damn, we ain't gonna get that again.
No, you might get it on NXT. You ain't getting it tonight.
I told you I went. It was the very end of the match. I was like, shit, I gotta piss real quick. Let me go in the bathroom and piss real quick. I'm thinking, this is Raw. I at least got to 11:02, 11:03. I come back out at 11 on the dot, and I'm looking at Cowboys. I said, what the shit is
Cowboy
this?
Show comes on. You know what I think? It's probably part of USA, them leaving USA. They're like, yeah, we ain't giving.
Oh, that's petty.
Oh, absolutely.
Gone.
Absolutely. So let's talk real quick about NXT.
Ain't the first time.
If you're a long-time listener.
Oh, NXT is commercial free tonight.
Jesus Christ.
Hell yeah.
I'd love for WWE to give me a break. Jesus.
Commercial free hour.
NXT
all right, so
free?
This is the show and apparently the segment order, according to Fightful Select, for NXT. We're going to start with Roxanne Perez's promo. Starting off with Roxanne. Then we're going to do Kalani Jordan, Fallon Henley versus Izzy Dame and Kiana James in a tag match.
Okay.
Kalani and Fallon got the dub at Stand and Deliver with the other one.
Fallon about to turn on her.
Thea,
thank you.
Fallon about to turn on her.
NXT Women's Championship. Roxanne will put the belt up against Natalya.
Oh, yeah, they did talk shit after that match.
That was so funny because Roxanne's walking back from Raw, walking down, and then she looks over and she looks down, and the camera like zooms out, and for like 1.5 seconds, all you see is
all you saw was titties.
You saw Natty's chest, and like, did I change the channel? What the fuck am I watching? And it's Natty.
Somebody on Twitter was like,
"Listen,
it was another woman." It was like,
DX Trips is DX Trips is in office, baby.
Like, look, he matured. He's not a changed man. He matured.
Right. He's not going to ask you to whip him out. He's going to pan across him slowly.
Natty always comes in. Somebody's like, Natty makes sure she gets into a view, like picture titty first.
Mm-hmm. She paid good money for him, I suppose.
Yeah. Either that or her and her sister. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. Scripps is taking on the debuting Javon Evans.
The
Sorry, Javon Evans.
Yeah, Javon Evans, he's been killing it on NXT Level Up, and I'm not.
I like this little promo they gave him.
Oh yeah,
he's gonna be it because I seen him on the Indies, and then WWE signed him. I was like, all right. Seen him a few times on Level Up, and every time I saw him, he was flipping. So him versus Scripps should be. That's a great person for him to have his first televised match against. So prepare. He's like, y'all gonna see the future.
Yeah,
he's what, 19?
Yeah, he's real young. He's he was someone that people thought was obviously for what we understand. Probably gonna go to AEW, and it's kind of like Nathan Frazier, except might do better than Frazier because right now Frazier is not doing great. The protege.
That little tag team Frazier and Axiom. Is it horrible?
No, there's I don't want to say slow down. There's a lot of botches in their matches. The past few weeks, there's a lot. And at first I was like, okay, this might be a mixture of somebody and somebody, but it's them. It's got to be them because it's them in every match.
Well, apparently, we're gonna get them versus the Wolf Dogs again tonight
for the
titles.
So, so they get the belts tonight instead of delivered.
Got it. Get the belts tonight.
After the family take on No Quarter Catch Crew. Supposed to be Damon Kemp and Miles Bourne. Brinley Rice and Jada Parker. So
hey, yes.
We're going to hear from Obafemi, who had another amazing performance at Stand and Deliver. Whether or not he should have won, that's been a debate for us for a few days. But still, regardless, incredible,
great match.
All three of those
incredible match.
All three of them.
That kid. Listen, Oba definitely has the stuff to be a great wrestler. So that match was great. The rest of my opinion about the rest of the match, I said my piece already.
Well, it can also be discussed on Thursday. We'll have more time then. I don't think we have more predictions to do, thank God. So
wait, no, TNA. Oh no, that's next week.
20th. Yeah. That's 2.
That's 420.
Yeah. We're gonna have like you said, the Wolf Dogs defending against Frazier and Axiom, and then we're gonna have a promo from Trick Williams.
Whoop that Trick. Get him.
Oh, I like that.
I like it.
Probably him saying that now that he had defeated Melo, his focus is on getting that NXT championship, baby.
He's definitely gonna bring up my name is not in the rafters. He's gonna bring that up. Come on, I couldn't even get one Shimon.
Drew Gulak. Drew Gulak is currently not backstage and not listed for the show.
They're really gonna. Man, I feel sorry for him because
that story didn't sound like.
Damn.
It sounded like he was just like you're walking by your friend and you're like, yeah, and trying to like mess with him. And when she talks about it, that's exactly what she says. But people didn't listen to what she said. And now they're thinking it was some horrific thing. And and maybe, we might, if there's anybody else that's going to say anything else about them, we'll see. But for right now, I think they're just going to try to be careful and not. They have to play careful because what's happening with Vince. They haven't played it safe, and it sucked for Drew. But that's just, and it doesn't just suck for Drew. It sucks for that group because Drew's the talker.
Yeah.
Like
Charlie Dempsey, boy,
he ain't there yet. He ain't there yet.
Don't trust him with a mic.
Damon Kemp. No. Damon Kemp was not the talker in the group, or the talker was Roddy Strong. So, like, that was the bar. So yeah, it's not great. Ivar's at the show. The Final Testament is also at the show.
Oh God! Of course, because they have to go back to their final stomping grounds.
Yeah. Just come back here and one more match for you, cash a check, and get the hell out of here.
Who is signing up to fight that? Like, I don't see any. I don't think there's any. Oh, I know a team that's going to die to them. And Offie and Blake. Yep. You know it. You
me.
Draymond's my.
I wish it wasn't something we'd like to see, but I mean,
right. You know, it's like, damn it.
You and me can read bullshit.
Like, as soon as I was saying it, I said, wait, no, we got fucking Malik and Offie. There we go. Yep, Offie and Blake.
Well, they don't interrupt that.
All right.
They're going to bump into them backstage, which is going to cause the fight. Something's going to happen where they're going to do something, and AOP is going to, like, disrespect them or whatever, or mush them, and they're going to demand their respect and demand a fight, and then they're going to demand the death. That's what's going to happen. But wait.
What if it's Hank and Tank?
Good Brothers. Good Brothers are still down there.
They go kill the Good Brothers.
The Good Brothers are still down there.
Could go kill the Good Brothers.
They're killing the Hank Tank. That's who they're killing.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, we want a match. We want a match, y'all.
Anybody. We want
bullshit
to prove ourselves. Yeah, it's gonna be
cookies. AOP is either killing the niggas or they killing the rednecks. Those are the two options.
They're killing.
Those are the two options, unfortunately.
That's gonna be it for us tonight, folks.
Karrion Kross is gonna do what? Who's he?
I think that's a question. It didn't say if he was there or not. It just said the stable name. I don't know if it's the whole group or not.
That's what I think it's just
so it's just AOP and Paul Ellering.
I'm guessing. I don't know why Kross would even go down there. We'll be back tomorrow to talk about what happens tonight. Possibly. Depends. I will not be around for the next 2 days. Got to have some stuff done. So, well, at the very least, we're going to have a show on Thursday. Thursday's going to happen. Wednesday depends on if we're able to make something happen.
I told you about putting them objects in you, brother. Now they're going to have to remove it. I told you about that.
Hey. No grown man's going to tell me what I can or cannot do. All right.
I hear you. Do what you feel.
You can follow us at facebook.com Jesus Christ, we're weird. Facebook.com/UnderTheRingPod and Twitch.tv/UnderTheRingPod. You can also find us at Linktree again /UnderTheRingPod, where you will find our links. I'm at Greg Bush SK. That's where I put on my writing shit. Please go on there, click the links, get me some money. I need to, buy some weed. You can also find Kenny at RockRiz44.
You're getting 5 clicks on whatever article you put out tonight, just for me, just for that. Just for that. Just for that.
Unfortunately, for the
fuck Mike, Mr. Fresh Beard 40, Mr. Fresh Beard. Yeah, that's that punk ass bastard.
My forever rival, the leader of the NWO, the right answer.
Listen, NWO's coming back next season.
Hey man, y'all were right. Literally, it was one match change across the entire year. Y'all win. It was
right.
Tito at Borrell Maliente, and last but not least, our good friend and local news correspondent Justin D. Baxley. Folks, have a great Tuesday night. Enjoy yourselves. Drive. But get drunk.
Shimon.
That one Shimon book. Let me get a Shimon.
What up, Frank Thomas?
Bitch.